Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this, we are going to be doing the tier list for the Japanese version. Maybe a global tier list later, we'll see. Maybe. And we're going to be talking about each individual unit, where they place in the tier list. And this tier list is going to be a little bit more subjective based off some experiences that I've had, as well as a lot of experiences from top pro players in the game and other experiences with content, a lot of videos that we saw over the last 6 months and talking about them. I know it has been a long time since I put out a tier list video, but we're going to be putting out one just for you guys today because in the spirit of Christmas, New Year's, and all the fun stuff for the holidays, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys have a fabulous 2020. Without further ado, let's go and jump right into it. We're going to be going over the legend tier list and talking about each individual unit, but we're not going to be talking about the tier list and rating scales this time around, because if you haven't seen any of the tier list videos I've put out before, I really don't know why you're watching this one. Kind of weird. What are you doing? Okay, so first up on the God Usopp list, I'm going to be throwing in Bullet as a God Usopp legend. Reason being is we actually talked about this extensively on stream. The arguments were for Snake Man or Bullet or Saba Koala or Luffy Law, and the simplest argument that actually puts Bullet way above Luffy in every situation is his name is Bullet and Luffy's name is Luffy. If you don't understand why that's an argument, there's always going to be another Luffy. It's always going to outclass the previous Luffy. Who knows what's going to be, but there's only one Bullet. So you can always use Bullet and use that Bullet, but you can always maybe use another Luffy or not another Luffy. It really just depends on the content. Honestly, that's a major reason to pick Bullet over Luffy in general. So other reasons is that Bullet also has rainbow damage, which is the only character in the entire game that has rainbow damage. And rainbow damage, by the way, if you did not know, is the ability to do damage with affinity or double damage against every single color in the game. Honestly, that is a very, very strong thing, and almost no other units in the game have anything close to that. I think if you used a rainbow team, you would maybe even come close, but no one's even close. It's just phenomenal, and you can always use color affinity. It's fantastic. It's magical. Plus, Bullet has a 4.75 self-attack boost, which is insanely high, giving him a very, very strong single hit. So overall, Bullet and Cracker together with chain boost is, as Kieran says, a very hard carry. Overall, that's why he is going to be the first God Usopp legend on our list. Next up, we have the brand new Luffy Taro and Zorro Jareau. These two legends are coming out with really, really cool mechanics. They have a swap effect that, of course, removes, I think, a lot of different mechanics. I think it was like Bind, Despair, and Silence, and something else. I gotta look it up exactly. But it has a really good swap effect for removing utility. And the orbs that this character has are going to boost orbs instead of by 2 times for matching orb. It's going to be a 2.5 times, and that is a very strong thing. And the very interesting thing about Luffy Taro and Zorro Jareau is that even though they only have a 4 times captain when merged, the extra orb boost that you're getting, going from a 2 times to a 2.5 times boost, also being a rainbow orb effectively too for inability to be swapped, is super strong because you can actually do more damage with this character as a hybrid captain than you can with 2 Luffy Taro and Zorro Jareaus. So really interesting to see that Luffy Taro Jareau is a very, very good hybrid captain, and I'm very curious to see if they're going to continue doing that. He also pairs well with the new Osoba mask, which I'm never calling him out again. I'm calling him Stealth Black because he's Stealth Black, and fuck you if you say otherwise. Stealth Black Lit, best name ever. Okay, moving on. Next up, we got Saba Koala. Saba Koala, by the way, is on global, so I should probably change that. And Saba Koala, super good unit, very lovable. Horrible when she came out as far as carryability and all that stuff. Snake Man is going to be in the God Usopp tier as well. Sorry, God tier as well, not God Usopp. Overall, he's very strong in content. There's many arguments to Snake Man right now, and many people are saying that he is a top 3 legend. But as we said, his name is Luffy, so you never know. Being a Luffy legend is always a dangerous thing because there's always going to be a better Luffy. So I'd have to say he's going to be God tier. I don't know if he's ever going to move up. There will probably be another Luffy that comes out that's going to be better at some point. We'll have to see though. Through the rest of the list, we got, of course, the new units. We have the... I got him going down in the list. Not having a mouse wheel is a pain. Next up, we got Viva Rebecca, who just got reduced to the game for global. I just threw her in the list. Inarashi Nekomamushi, the roast can be super tier. We got Jack in the useful tier. It's pretty much all you gotta know. There's nothing much more to it there. Moving on. Next up on the Rocket Docket, of course, we have the quick units for the game, and these are going to be, first off, Stealth Black. Fuck you to say anything else. He is going to be in the God Usopp unit tier. He is insanely strong. Yeah. Overall, I really want to see how well this unit performs. I'm putting him God Usopp right away because everybody's super hyped for him. I just love his kit overall. And the inability to be CC'd is very V1 Sanji-esque. So we're hoping that he does not go the route of V1 Sanji and he stays strong, but we'll see. Right now, he's a tentative hard God tier. And I didn't put this in on purpose, and I just waited. Next up, we have YALL Luffy, of course, in the God tier. If you're wondering why, I hate YALL Luffy. I hate him. Moving on. 6+ Lucy. We got a new character. This is going to be super tier. So a lot of people are asking me today, what was your opinion on 6+ Lucy? He's good. He's just faster. That's it. There's no real changes. He just does content faster. So I'm assuming that's gonna be really good. We'll have to see though. Overall, there's nothing really super beneficial about him. Just he does shit faster than normal Lucy. We'll see. Then we got Nami. This Nami is obviously a God Usopp tier waifu, and honestly, probably the best artwork in the game. So that's why she's in the God Usopp tier, and that's why she should only ever be in the God Usopp tier. So then we got Kuromasaki, and Kuromasaki, of course, is, you know, super tier. It's a belly captain. Whatever, who cares? Moving on. We got some characters moving down to the super tier. Of course, we got V2 Gear 4 moving down, as well as Carrot moving down to the super tier. Cracker. Delete. Stays in the super tier. And then we got a V3 Wiper, Luffy Ace, all that stuff, just fun stuff. I don't even know why he was in the useful tier in the first place. There's probably something we were talking about last month. I don't know. Probably before Bullet Rail release or something. I don't know. We'll see. Next up, we have the Dex list, and it's going to be over Luffy, Taro, and Zorro, of course, in the God Usopp tier. Then we got Kaido. Yeah, he's awesome. I love Kaido. Kaido is the new TM Enel. Kaido is probably going to be one of my most used legends if I ever pull him, but he's really good. I like him a lot. You know what? If I could, you guys wouldn't get mad at me. You know, if I could, because I like him way more than Luffy Law. That's subjective as fuck, so I don't want to do that to you guys. But obviously, Kaido is fucking amazing. Super good unit. Then we got moving on to here. We have a Bartow Cavendish moving down from the God tier over the last few months, of course, to the super tier. He's lost a lot of viability and usability. Actually moved Blackbeard up to the super tier as well as V Rebecca, and then of course we move V2 Mihawk down to the useful tier because he dog shit. Sorry guys, it feels bad. 6+ Nami, when she got her 6+, she's going to the useful tier straight away. Doesn't really change. She's very, very useful, very good. But you know what? Yeah. Moving on. Next up, I got 6+ Ace. I don't know about this for every single unit that received a limit break increase, but I did put Ace up to the useful tier from trash or niche tier, whatever it was before, just because I liked his increase, but I don't remember exactly what it did, so we'll have to look up some more if you want to know. Next up, we got Stampede Luffy. Originally on release, this was God Usopp tier, and then I moved down, of course, over time. His viability has kind of dropped off from what I've seen, even though he has an insane kit, and of course, you know, there's always another Luffy. Then we got Whitebeard Marco. Sadly, has now moved down to the super tier. Need F's in chat for Whitebeard Marco. Whitebeard Marco, you have lasted us through many, many, many months, many sets of content, and you have probably been one of the most used legends in One Piece Treasure Cruise history. You are such a champion. We love you. Peace out. F's in chat. Jumanji obviously moving down, and V2 Katakuri also is moving down as well. There are better units than those right now, and of course V2 Katakuri is getting heavily countered in all the content over many months. So he's got to move down. He's going the way of V2 Dofi right now, and that's just how it is. It's unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Next up, we hit in the God Usopp tier. We have V2 Buggy. I like V2 Buggy a lot. It's also known, if you didn't know, /6++ core zone. That's what I think of Chopper. Moving on. We got Shirahoshi Manchiri in the super tier, of course, and then we got Inarashi Nekomamushi in the super tier as well. Moving on past that, we got units moving down, of course. We got V2 Sanji and V2 Aokichi moving down to that useful tier because they're useful, but, you know, what are you going to do? V2 Boa is going to stay in the niche tier. She moved up from Trash Panda tier because 6+ Boa originally is trash, but 6+ Boa. V2 Boa is trash, but 6+ Boa is pretty niche. And she can be used on Saba Koala teams, but there's okay units in between. Next up, we got Furry Ace. And if you want to call him anything else, I don't give a fuck. I'm calling him Furry Ace. I like it. It's awesome. Furry Ace is going to be a shooter fighter character that is going to have some insane mechanics when it comes into silence and special rollback, and it is a super monster captain otherwise. I really like Furry Ace in general. It's a cool unit. I liked him since I heard about him, and I thought you should know my thoughts and opinions on him. I like him a lot. He's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that unit. He's badass. Next up, we got Saba Koala, of course, staying in the God tier for the Int version. And, of course, we have the God, the man, the myth, the legend. Hey, Seka, why is V2 Katakuri, Jumanji, and White Wiper Marco moving down? Because V1 is better. Duh. Not even an F in chat for those units, guys, because everyone and their grandma is in love with V1 6+ Katakuri. He's awesome. He's fucking awesome. They took the 3.3 times multiplier, they boosted it up, and then they gave him perfect based conditional attack for his 6+. He's stupid good. I love V1 Katakuri 6+. He's stupid. I love him. Super amazing unit. If you've never played him before, like myself, feels bad. Can't wait for him to arrive on Global. And if you didn't know, Sekapoko. If you don't get that joke, you will later. Anyways, moving on to the next part of this. We got Big Mom moving down to the super tier as well because, you know, no one uses Big Mom. She uses him as a sub, but very few people ever use her as a captain. It's so rare that it's not even worth talking about. Moving on past that, we got Beiji Capone moving down from the super tier to the useful tier because I don't like him. V2 Zorro as well, V2 Shanks as well, and V6+ Sanji. And I pulled V2 Shanks, by the way, so don't give me shit. If you didn't see those pulls, I didn't post them, so you can't really suck a dick. Moving on, we got 6+ Sanji. He's going to be in the useful tier as well. Move down as well. And then we got V1, the 6+ Rayleigh. Honestly, if there was a support tier list, if there's not, you know, what are you gonna do? But I definitely have not put support viability in the tier list because that's just weird. Of course, you got 6+ Buggy in the God tier, Hody in the niche tier, because everybody said you can't have him in the trash tier. He has to be in the niche tier. And I literally got DM'd so much about Hody that shut up, I did it! Fuck off! Your fucking DMs about Hody. And of course, the best unit in the game, we got Sengoku. But that's going to be it for the tier list, guys. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have more considerations about the best units of the game, there's a dog barking in the background, so I have to go. But have a great rest of your day. Peace.